Neuropsychology develop dan kan zirmeka chumi a chona tira khan mentalism focus on the mind kan zira adot le khan dualism focus on the mind and the body kha aron piang chok le chantuna apathumna mental materialism kan envedona ni mentalism dualism materialism hemi materialism ina asai berachu machine behavior hi thil mu thei thil khoi thei thil study thei a functioning life mu thei atanga behavior on chok ani tiang zong khan an sai tumber chu ania chumi wang chune materialism anti na chan material mu thei khoi thei function mu thei observe thei study thei te pon yang chu khamiang thilang zong khan anon sai fia chumi a chuan e hemi materialism concept hi 19th century a lai hol vele tang khan aron piang chhuaka chumi a chuan i hemi mu thei lo le observe thei lo le zir thei lawang khachu tlem khan attention petlem tel tela chuan observable quantifiable studyable observable concepts akha unfocus to tani eng studies apo khan psychology apo khatyang tho khan nia thil mu thei lo mind te soul te le a philosophical lang zong zong kha an kalsan cheta chuan a mu thei le a study thei lampanga khan focus khan petan ani chuan i chumina materialism ina asoi bera chu rational behavior can be explained with the workings of the nervous system hi kan thuak te kan spinal cord te kan nerve te poi mu thei vekania a functioning te po observe theya atira kha chuan thuak an study a part sang an study a chona nuwa alo changkang le sheta thuak khoi molai kha an stimulate khami khan taksa khoilai nge effect entiran I thuak a endorphins release tu kha an stimulate khan machine de kha nuam ti deuh nuam re yang khan nom thina ni kha randanga po khan observe to a chuan I khami nuwa huna local lezel technology a ma kan lo son zela I EEG te fMRI te lo nei to khami khan machine te na emotion kan express like khan what parts of the brain lights up khoya hian nge electrical activity omti te po kha kan zo observe thei to ni mo heta an thluaka an lua khan nge khami an thluak scan na angchi kha an vo den dena chuan antinan thinrim dewin an siama ani lo pon hlim dewin an siama emo emotional dewin anom khan what parts of the brain experiences electrical activity so kan hlim te kan thinrim te kan emotional te khan khoi molai kha akhan electrical activity kha ron increase ani khami akhan materialism khami zong I kan soi zong kha materialism mina aron cover chin chu ani ta ni there was no more need to refer to a non-material mind mu theilo khoi theilo observe theilo kha kan kalsan toa tuna chuan thuak hian machine behavior hi aron siam chokani ti kha materialism a chuan kan lo pom to ni the main proponents of this theory were Alfred Russel Wallace and Charles Darwin o khamte pani kha a theory ron soizau tu le ron explain tu bera chuni tani Darwin and Wallace studied the structures of plants and animals and were surprised to find many similarities rante an study khan ran chi sang hian anatomical structure in angani ti kan hmuni entinan machine le rat an studied khan lungs kan nei ve heart liver kidney intestine bladder kan nei veka chuan a in rem dana kha o machine le chu heta kan lungs oma heta kan heart liver kidney intestine chona noi bera bladder khateng deu che khan rat sa po khan organs ka allowing arrange ve ni chuan ran sang te an plants te an study khan similarity tam taka an mutani an lo observe ani chumi chuan enge an mani aron ngai tona ron siam kan ti chuan it led to the idea that all living things must be related and had a similar ancestor alright so kha tubul mun nei vek kan ni don nei tiang khan ngai tona khan nei ni he evolution te kan shetowa machine te po zonga tanga ron evolve tiang zong ten kan soi thina chumi a chu kan soina chan ber chu hemi zong te an anatomy an internal organs baka thuak functioning baka kutle ke chezia physical structure and hian I in annatam takkan ne ni khamia khan one must have evolved from the other tiang zong ai tona kha omta chon khami kha tlemin lo kal thui le shet taila tuna rats te mammals zong te le enge sangha te pon yang chu enga moin annalai anatomy kha lo om ve zel awang khan he ta mana some million billion years ago khan enga mo organism alo oma khami organism kha I ain kha punga mo chuan I akal dara depending on the environment depending on the surroundings and depending on the environment it is living in tlem khan alo evolve sang sheta khamia khan atha tu bul munina anatomy alo nei entina nervous system kan nei vek ta mammal zong chuan khami kan nervous system ne zong ka hemi kan thla tu bul mun enga mo organism lo om kha nervous system aneya chon anu akal le zel then khat chu I enge khovot mil turin an involve a then khat chu khulum mil turin an evolve a then khat chu I enge mountainous area om turin an involve a amai ro chu heta organism ma saber kha tu berena nervous system ane ka an zawai khan an ne zom vek tikha hemi I evolution le kami study of anatomy of different animals atanga Darwin ate hawina anon ngai to chaw chu ni ta ni Darwin said in his book on the origin of species by means of natural selection or by the preservation of favored races in the struggle for life that these similar traits are passed on from parent to offspring so het atha tu organism ber kan tia khan traits ane anga kha a offspring ate khan a pechhong zel a in pechhong zela chumia chon evolution te polo omvea more single celled organism atangin multicellular organism te more simple organism atangin very complex organism akhan kan evolve tiang zong khan I Darwin chuan ale khabua khan aron soyani the nervous system is one such trait the nervous system of living animals are similar because they are descendants of that first nervous system animals with brain are likewise related entinan kami nervous system kan soi boka kha heta organism ma saber lo om ma saber kha nervous system ane ta chumi chu I atha anno afa te khan a pe chhonga anni khan an fa ten pe chhonga zel ta ni amai ro chu kha nervous system kha depending on where that organism went to live more a develop dana kha a complex in simple do khan omreng thei bok ta ni he machine a chon kan nervous system te kan brain te po hi a complex tu ka machine thluak hi organism zong a chana complex berani hei ran tam tak ne kan thluak hi similarity tam tak oma ma se simple organism howina an nei velo chu hemi kan thluak pon lampanga cerebellum kan ti cerebral cortex hi an nei velovani parietal lobe occipital lobe frontal lobe kan ti zong hi an nei velo achan chu hemi kan thluak a cerebral cortex hian higher functioning thinking reasoning emotions language kami zong ha control ani ma se lower animals ha chuan lower organisms ha chuan kha tiang ang functioning kha om velawa an nei velawa wang khan cerebral cortex ang te an nei velawa ma se hemi achunga hindbrain spinal cord atanga thluak zoom tu hindbrain te le enge achunga abe ati nge video masa kan soito basic behavior control to enge survival instinct reproduction need for drinking and eating ang chi zong can be base behavior ang chia control two parts of the brain control two ang kacho ane vek thavani ma se machine te higher mammals te chon kan evolve na sat te kan evolve thui to wang khan hemicerebral cortex kan ting kan nei ve ni natural selection is Darwin's theory for explaining how new species evolve and how they change over time so natural selection a chuan enge let's for example rats anomta rats chi sang kha area thara an vakalani an lo ngai me lo na chuan khamia khan rats chi sang adum te avar te asen te nomta khami mun thara khan enge an omna muna kha enge mun ange very rocky dark ange land dark soil omna rats ho kha anva in migrate chuta chuan rats ho kha rong duma piang kha in camouflage tha a var te a sen te a brown te khami ka chu an lang sara predators kha aron ezung zung ani chumi a chuan rats with dark colors ho kha chu an a lova anni khan no an nei khan they passed on that dark color to their offsprings chuan khami khan huna local zela kha huna khan rats with dark colors kha antam te ani achan chu camouflage kha I an dam puya an survive puya an mania dark color gene kha omawang khan kha dark color kha an fa te an pass chhonga anin thla punga chuan rats with dark colors kha ti khan an lo pung ta chau theta ni. Beginning about 1857, Gregor Mendel experimented with plant traits and determined that such traits are due to heritable factors we now refer to as genes. Gregor Mendel hi plants study ve thungta anina a study a chon plants re hi enge reproduce tur chuan an mani thla tu ate tangkhan genes kha an inherit ati ve thungani chumi a chuan environment kha aron poimon haron soilang ve ni antinan plant chikhat thada mei very tall plant kha environment chede soil chede wa kan plant chuan kha plant kha ani na tur ang kha ani ton lo thin ti kha mu chok ani chumi ni wan chuan favorable condition a khan kha plant thowa kha kan da ngai du thu sama athang tur chuan khatiang bok khan mishinga le nge rana te apo hian favorable environment ta hian kanom tho ngai du thu sama develop tur chuan favorable environment ta kanom nge ngai ani lo chuan kan develop tur in kan develop thelo ani tiang zong khan asoyani. Alright, John. Environment and experience play an important role in how animals adapt and learn. Alright, so environment like experience ka Mendel ngai poi motem ema. Adaptation and learning are in turn enabled by the brain's ability to form new connections and pathways. Kan boruak tona zirte, boruak lum zel amovot zel kan tona zir khan. Kan taksai ein adapt vezela ein develop vezela. Chumi achon neuroplasticity of the brain kanti. Chemical nervous system hi enge ein adapt theite physical and chemical changes ama adang lam vezel thei depending on the environment kha neuroplasticity kan ti chunita chumi chuan environmental change te kan taksa kan thluaka damage lom palta se khami han compensate thena ability kha asiamani. So the brain is so powerful kan ti don meaning powerful ema atha ema chumi a chuan environment nena trangkopa environment changes omdana zir zel khan thloka in adapta chuan khami kha evolution te le khami survival of the fittest kanti natural selection apo khan enge aron lang zelani chuan to bera chan contemporary perspective aron langa. Contemporary brain theory is both materialistic and neutral with respect to beliefs including religious beliefs. Alright, so tunlaya chuan mani khami religious belief eng polo ne taila kanda bova scientific method mangin relationship between the brain and behavior khami kha kan zir to thina ni chumi chuan enge objective devin mani engang belief polo neila mo atheist po hindu po christian po nila kan belief da bo khan scientific method de mang khan materialistic theory kha kan manga chuan neutral theyang berin machine behavior can study ni. Today, when neuroscientists use the term mind, most are not referring to a non-material entity, but use it as a shorthand for the collective functions of the brain. Mind kan ti hian hemi enge mu thei lo lampang ni lovin mu thei collective functions of the brain kan cognition te kan thinking reasoning le emotion khami zong la khom soinan khan mind hit to la chon kan mang to ani chon ti khan a brief history of neuropsychology chu kan zawa khang pathum mentalism dualism le materialism kha a develop chowa chon tu lai khovela ngai dan kan ne kha kan en to bokani.